using the bathroom in the kennel or having an accident, right? So that's typically how that works. Now, there's going to be some days, just depending on my schedule, where she's going to eat a little later. But typically, that's how I do my feedings with all of the dogs. As far as the amount, I will probably have to equate it to, like, she has the cup. So I would do about 2 cups,
Okay.
right? Each feeding on average. Now, sometimes,
Oh,
yeah,
you're mainly doing it in the morning.
mainly doing it in the morning, right?
Is she getting one meal a day or plus all the snacks?
Well, it's so if I had to put a number on it, it would be more like 2, because typically she would get a meal like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning
Okay.
when, I let them out.
All the way full cup?
Yeah, because I'm doing a lot of hand feeding and she's seriously food motivated, right? So I just use that to my
One
advantage.
cup in the morning, hand fed, or 2 cups in the morning.
2 cups,
2 cups in the morning and 2 cups.
like afternoon,
Okay.
like 12 o'clock. Now you don't have to do that much because again, we were what's the word I'm looking for? I was kind of expediting a process. So I was using more food than you probably would typically feed her on a daily basis because of all the training
Right.
or teaching that I had to do. So I was using the food as a motivator because it just makes it easier, right? So yeah, so you guys can kind of play with that, but that's what I was doing. But again, the most important part is never give her free access to food, because now with a dog like her that is highly motivated to do things, right? She has nothing to work for. So now everything she gets, she's developed the understanding that she has to work for it. It's not just given to her, right? So it becomes of higher value. Yep. So now what I'm going to do, right? And it's good that we actually sat here and spoke for a while, because I wanted her anxiety to go up just so we can control it, right? So again, I'm looking for moments to put her in a position to fail in a controlled environment, right? So, hey, sit. Yes, good girl. So now as I open the door, if she goes to get up, the negative reinforcer is closing the door, right? Taking away space, right? That's the negative reinforcer. Because I asked you to sit, that means I want you to stay in that sit, right? So as I open the door, nope, sit. Yes, good girl. I go to open the door again. Nope, sit. Good girl. And all I'm doing is testing. Nope, sit. Is testing to see. That. Sit. Is. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Right? I'm just testing to see how long it's going to take me to be able to open that door and her not just totally run out, right? So now this is the moment where this is the moment when I want to put the leash on, right? And this is a mistake that most people make. They put the leash on when the sit. Hey. Sit. Yes, good girl. Most people make the mistake of putting the leash on when the dog is most excited. So that's why you get the reaction of when they see the leash, they start, sit. They start going crazy because we've created the behavior of leash equals excitement, right? Sit. Good girl. So now I'm doing the total opposite. Leash equals calm. So that way, when she sees the leash, she does this. As opposed to seeing the leash, she goes crazy. And then we got to chase her all over the place. She's rolling all over and doing all that stuff before, we're trying to take her outside. Good girl. Nope. Sit. Good girl. Okay. So I'm going to let her get away with it only because yep, it's okay. Come here. Come.
Did I handle that right?
Yeah, that's fine. That was fine. Yeah, that was just a little blooper on my end. Come here. Okay, so let me close this real quick, and then we'll get her things out in a minute. So any questions on that so far?